Konnichiwa, Ian des. Let's learn some English. And today we're looking at musical instruments. Do you play any musical instruments? I do not, but I like music. I think it's good to know the words for all the different instruments. So one everybody knows, the good old guitar. There's different types. This one is a acoustic. There's an electric. Might be a bass guitar somewhere. Don't really know, but it's different types of guitars. Very popular for rock music bands. They look cool. They sound cool. Guitars. Also, if you're in a rock band, you'll probably need some drums. I would love to have a go on some drums and really bang some things. I think that would be very, very fun. It'd sound terrible, but I would like to give it a go. Some bands have a keyboard. Now you might think that's a piano. I guess it's a digital piano. This is a classical piano, a normal piano. Is a keyboard, not to be confused with typing on your computer keyboard. Same word, different thing. So, keyboards, pianos, all very nice. Now we'll move into more of the brass instruments. So obviously we all went to school. I imagine your school had a band, and some people will have played brass, or string, or wind instruments. So these are the brass. Did you play this? This is a trumpet. Trumpet. A French horn. I don't know what makes it French, but could just call it a horn. Trumpets, horns, brass, all the same kind of thing. And a trombone is the one that goes. It always looks fun, but I imagine that's difficult to play compared to a trumpet. I don't know. And a flute. So that's a wind instrument because you blow into it, but you blow into this, so I don't know why. I guess it's made of brass. Can you get a brass flute? I don't know. It's a wind instrument. Another wind instrument is the clarinet. And who's the most famous clarinet player? Correct. Squidward. So Squidward plays the clarinet. He's a wind instrument. You also have the oboe. And to be honest, I don't know the difference between an oboe and a clarinet. I think an oboe is just bigger, longer. Maybe it has a deeper sound. There's obviously some difference. So if you played the clarinet or the oboe, what's the difference? Tell me, because I don't know. What's next? This is an interesting one because it looks brass, but maybe it's a wind instrument. Who knows? But either way, saxophone. The sound of the 80s pop, always a saxophone in the 1980s. Very cool. Now we'll move on to the string instruments. Obviously we've talked about guitars. And then really string instruments look the same, they're just different sizes. So a violin, a cello, a double bass, a viola. I have no idea what that one is. I've never seen that before. I guess it's in between a cello and a violin. Just violin, cello, double bass. Different sizes, I guess different sounds. I'm not very expertise on this. we have a harp. Harp is from Ireland, where I'm from, and they do sound very nice. I like harps. So, did you play string, wind, brass, or are you like me and just had to listen? Didn't get to play any? Or did you get the the special section, the percussion? So this is the old triangle, ding, and you've just got shakers, maracas, bells, that's a tambourine, so you could sort of, very good. This is my level of musical instrument, and even then I didn't play it too well. If we look here, the red one's the maraca. They're very fun. So were you in the percussion? Now it's a bit different than the old, where are we? The drum. I guess drum's technically percussion, but it's a bit more difficult than, you know, the tambourine. But it's all important. If you're in a band, you know, you need to have these. What's next? Oh, an interesting one, the old didgeridoo. I'm sure many of you have been to Australia. Did you hear the didgeridoo? It's a very, very unique sound. It's good. I think it's cool. Another mouth instrument is the harmonica. Sometimes this is called a harp, not to be confused with a string harp. So is a string harp is often called a mouth harp or a mouth organ. Speaking of organs, a big piano, like in a church, is called an organ. It's got like these pipes with the sound. I don't know how it works. It's kind of a big piano is called an organ. But this is a mouth organ, a harp. And a different type of mouth instrument that young Momo here is going to demonstrate is a kazoo. So please take it away, Momo Metal. Wonderful. So that was a kazoo. If we just look at that so you can get a better look at it. So there's a bit of fun. Just blow into it like she did there. So that was a very quick look at some instruments. Which ones did you play? Which ones do you want to play? I'd like a kazoo, maybe a harmonica, and the drums. Which ones? Tell me below. What ones do you want to play, or what ones did you play? And of course, I'll put all the vocabulary and example sentences on the website, so please go there, sign up for free, and do more practicing. So, arigato, matane.